Welcome to part one of our CSEC writing series. Today we're tackling one of the most important parts of our story, the introduction. Now picture this, guys. You're the examiner, you're reading story after story. What's going to make yours stand out in the first few lines? The introduction is your chance to hook your readers, set the scene, and spark curiosity. So let's break it down. First off, why is the introduction so important? Because it's your first impression. A strong intro pulls the reader into your world. A weak one, well, they might lose interest even before the story even gets going. Let's make sure your intro is on the right side of that screen. Every great introduction has at least three things. One, there's the setting. This is where and when the story is happening. Two, the characters. Who are we following? And three, a hint of conflict. Something interesting, mysterious, or dramatic that makes us want to read on. And don't forget the hook. That special something that grabs attention right away. Now let's look at four smart ways you could begin your short story. You may want to try one of these the next time you write. Firstly, you could start with an action. Jump right into the drama. Blood pounded in my ears as I sprinted through the narrow alley. The reader is instantly in the moment. What's happening? Why is this character running? That's the hook. Or you may want to start with some dialogue. Use speech to drop us right into a scene. You'll never make it out alive, he whispered. This pulls us in and makes us wonder who's speaking, what's the danger. How about starting with a description? Use sensory details to set the mood or to paint a picture. The rain danced on the zinc roof like nervous fingertips. This is vivid and atmospheric. We feel it, we hear it, and we see it. Finally, you may want to try starting your story with a thought or reflection. Make your readers curious with a reflective or emotional line. If I had just stayed home that morning, none of this would have happened. Now we have to read on to find out what happened. Your introduction should only be 3 to 5 lines. That's enough to set the scene and build interest, but not too long, because you need to leave room for the action to unfold in your upcoming paragraphs. And remember, show, don't tell. So instead of saying, I was scared, write something like, my hands trembled as I reached for the doorknob. That way, the reader feels what you feel. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and try writing a 3 sentence introduction using this prompt. The power went out just as dot dot dot. Use one of the four methods we talked about: actions, dialogue, description, or thought, and drop us in the moment. You can share your introduction in the comments below. Here's a sample introduction based on the prompt. The power went off just as I reached the top of the staircase. For a moment, the only sound was the heavy thump of my heartbeat and the sudden silence of the humming refrigerator downstairs. Then, from the darkness, I heard the soft creak of a floorboard behind me, a sound that shouldn't have been there. I froze, one hand gripping the banister, the other trembling in midair. The first line uses a prompt and creates immediate suspense, so that's our hook. We know that the setting is in a house and that it's nighttime. This is implied due to the power cut. It's told in first person, and we know that our character is someone who is alone and very tense. We also know that someone or something may be in the house, so that's our hint of a conflict. Let's recap. A great story introduction should set the scene, introduce the main character, hint at the conflict or mystery that will unfold, and most importantly, it should hook the reader. In the next video, we will dive into building conflict and plot, the heart of your story. If you enjoyed this video, spread the joy by sharing it with someone who might benefit. And don't forget to like and subscribe.